Hi Cancer, welcome to your monthly reading for August 2019. This is for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the sign of Cancer. And just a reminder, obviously all of these readings will not resonate, particularly with the Sun sign Cancer, so just make sure you check your Moon, your Rising, and your Venus for the other signs. What does Cancer need to hear, please? August 2019, what is going on with Cancer? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the sign of Cancer. What else does Cancer need to hear, please? All right, Cancer. We got some intense energy here. Some of this can be lingering, obviously, from July, as there's a lot going on with those eclipses into August. And again, you know, we have to label these videos monthly or some way, but time made up by man, everything's going to happen when it's going to happen and when it's meant to be. This can be 3 months now or 3 months ago for somebody, 6 months for somebody else. So all right, and what is the most important message for the sign of Cancer, please? The most important message. What is the most important message for Cancer? What is the most important message for the sign of Cancer? All right, we have Justice. Okay, so very intense energies. Not everything with the Tower is to be feared. Sometimes this is just a big transformation. Okay, so the most important message we have is a sign of Libra, Justice here. So justice can be about a decision for some people. For some of you, legal battles and lawsuits. So this may be a period of time where you're working out the finer details, signing agreements, coming up with settlements, working through lawsuits in the month of August. For others of you, because finally Mercury goes direct at the end of July, and we are in July obviously while I'm filming this, you may see more action, more answers involving this matter in the month of August when Mercury is out of that shadow. So Justice, for some, this is the balancing of energies, okay? With this card, the scales, for those that have been through a lot of difficulties, feeling like the universe hasn't been on your side, this talks about things finally balancing out for you. So we have the Tower, we have the Two of Wands, the Three of Wands, and the Ten of Wands. So there's a lot of energy happening here, a lot of movement. Wands deal with energy, passion, it's fire energy. So August, partly in Leo, partly in Virgo season. Leo is all about the action, being fire. With the Tower, for some of you, there can be big breakthroughs here that are happening. Maybe some of you are deciding to leave situations behind that aren't serving you. Okay, so this could be energy of somebody around you, if some of you have a big decision to make. For others with the Tower here, because we have the Three of Swords, this can be disappointment. It can be a love matter that you have been dealing with. If this energy had already happened, maybe in the month of July, this talks about expansion with the Two of Wands and the Three of Wands. And for some of you with the Three of Wands, this can be a relationship dissolving, such as a marriage, a long-term relationship, because with the Three of Wands, that can be dissolving. Okay, this can be saying this is the choice that needs to be made with the Two of Wands. This can be happening rather fast here. This could be a buildup of energy that's been going on for a while. So with the Three of Wands, a dissolution of something, Also with the threes, they do bring expansion here. Okay, and then we have the Ten of Wands. So for someone who's feeling like they've been struggling emotionally, physically, the Ten of Wands is the need sometimes to either ask for extra help or to lay some burdens down. Things feel like burdens in life when they no longer serve us. So something that worked for you before doesn't seem to be working for you now, for whoever this is resonating with. With the Three of Swords, there's a disappointment here. Maybe a disappointment in how a relationship worked out. Certain relationships are just these karmic cycles that we need to learn from. Okay, so to me, with this Three of Swords and the Justice card, this was definitely something that was more of a karmic matter, maybe something that you learned from. But what made you happy and what fulfilled you before is no longer doing that now. So if you already made that choice to leave, we have the Nine of Cups focusing on emotional contentment. This choice that you're making, if there is a choice that hasn't been made yet, is out of emotional happiness. This is a decision that is being made from your heart with the Nine of Cups energy. So there's a need for emotional fulfillment here, emotional happiness, wishes and dreams coming true. And for some of you, this wish or this hope or what you've been yearning for maybe can't happen until you go through leaving this period behind that isn't working for you anymore. And then we have the Judgment card. So Judgment rising from the ashes. So with the Judgment, for some of you, there could have been a situation that happened quite some time ago with the Tower energy. And you've been working through things, but you feel like it's been a struggle. Now with Judgment, this is saying you're coming up to a place where you feel like you're more empowered. And that's how I feel. There's more of an empowerment here with you, Cancer. Queen of Swords, Gemini, Aquarius, Libra energy. Queen of Swords can be that decision, can be that news. Maybe some of you are coming out in the month of August. You may have felt like you needed to do a lot of thinking about this situation, or you may have been more of in a hermit mode, and now you're coming out of your shell here in the month of August. There are a couple things that are happening in August. We do have Jupiter going direct in Sagittarius with all this fire energy, and that's happening on August 11th. Yeah, number 11. So that's expansion. And for some of you with Jupiter going direct in Sagittarius, this is going to help you expand and help to push you to create the life that you have wanted, that you've been yearning for, that you've been working towards. So we also have the Sun, which is entering Virgo. That can help you on August 23rd. With the Sun entering Virgo can help you work out the finer details in a situation. So if there is a legal matter, a lawsuit, a choice that needs to be made, if you feel like you need to talk to somebody that is helping you go through this. And then another important aspect too, on August 11th, Mercury entering Leo. So the communication, the thoughts, the ideas flowing, especially since Mercury will be direct again at that time. This may be a time of a lot of communication. Leo knows what they want, they go after it. So you can feel that energy, maybe feeling like things are finally lifting for you and you're able to come out and say the things that you've wanted to say, speak your truth. So let's take a look at this. I want to clarify the Tower energy. Let's clarify the Tower for the sign of Cancer, please. Clarify the Tower. Yeah, we have the Ace of Swords here. Ace of Swords, speaking your truth, enlightenment. For some of you, this may be clarity. For others of you, this is that big breakthrough in terms of communication. Okay, so we have that communication. We have the clarity that you've needed. With all that retrograde activity going on, typically that is a period of time where there is not necessarily a lot of movement forward, but there is a lot of backtracking and going over things. There's a lot of sitting within yourself, spending time alone. And I always say go for that. My moon is in Cancer, and I know being sensitive to energies, a lot of times I need to spend a lot of time alone, away from all the chatter, away from other people's situations or issues, and think for myself. I think it's very important, especially for a Cancer. A lot of you are empaths, are very sensitive to others' energies and may not even realize it. So let's take a look, especially with your feelings and feeling so deeply. So I want to take a look at this Three of Swords for Cancer, please. What is this Three of Swords energy? And this Three of Swords, this could be something that you've been feeling for a long time. It doesn't mean that everybody here is going to go through some kind of heartbreak. Okay, yes, we have the Four of Swords, and now we have Death. So this is something that you may be recharging from, or have been working on recharging from, and going through breakthroughs. We have the Death card, which is an ending, a transformation, a change, a new beginning for some of you. Again, I feel like this rising up from the ashes. For some of you, this can be a month, yeah, where you're feeling a bit more down. For others of you, you may be on a high because you are healing and you feel like you've reached a point in your life where you just don't want to let that energy affect you anymore. And let's take a look at the Judgment card for Cancer, please. So Death, the sign of Scorpio. Judgment, please. Judgment. Yep, we have the Ten of Cups. So with the Ten of Cups, this can mean a few different things. Tens can mean reaching the end of a cycle. So for some of you, this could be the ending of a relationship or a marriage. For others of you, you feel like you're finally reaching this place in your life where you're moving forward to a part in your relationship. Say if maybe you haven't talked to somebody in a while. This could be a situation that happened in the past where you may have been brokenhearted, or you may have felt like they betrayed you somehow, even if it was just emotionally. You could be reaching a new point with this person from the past with the Judgment card. Obviously, no, it's not going to be the past for everybody or a past person, but Judgment can mean that. Okay, so one more with the Queen of Swords now, please. Queen of Swords for the sign of Cancer. Queen of Swords. Yeah, empowerment, Queen of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy with the Queen of Wands. But like I said before, this feels like an energy of empowerment here. Like you're stepping into your power. You're feeling stronger. Maybe you're not, that energy isn't affecting you as much from the retrogrades or that down energy, and you feel like you finally have the power to speak your truth here. So depending on the situation that you're going through, with Death, every ending is a new beginning for some of you if you are dealing with that. With others of you here, there are choices that could have been made in the past, choices based on your heart, on your feelings, on your wants, on your wishes, and now you're going through this period of expansion where things are finally coming in for you with the Nine of Cups and Judgment. This could be something you really have been waiting for a while, just haven't felt like you were in that good energy field. You could have felt really down for a while, and now you're starting to feel like you're finally stepping back into your power, feeling good again, feeling sexy, that type of energy. So different things for different Cancers. Again, if it doesn't resonate for your sun sign Cancer, make sure you check your moon, your rising, and your Venus sign. I hope you guys have an amazing month ahead. If you'd like, you can follow me on Instagram or Facebook. That link is posted below with information for private readings as well. Take care.